Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Robin with Robinswreathery. How is everybody doing tonight? We are just trying to find the feed so we can answer any questions you might have. And it's not cooperating. All right. We will try and go out and come back in again. And see if that gets us where we want to be. Probably not. But we will continue to try. There we go. All right. We are live on Facebook. But we are still not live on YouTube. I apologize. There we go. Hi, Judith. How are you? We are going to be working with our new Thanksgiving tier tray tonight. Several pieces here. I've got a pumpkin drying. We've got a pumpkin overlay. We've got a little picture frame here that has 3 words. We've got a pilgrim hat. We've got a cart. We've got a turkey. So we're going to put all this together and paint it all tonight. Then I posted a video earlier on how to make this piece of sliced pumpkin pie. Hi, Nancy. So check that out. I figured rather than try and do everything at once, we would do one and record it. And then we also have this. It's a homemade pumpkin pie recipe on a cutting board. Now there are 2 pieces to that. I glued them together. So they are sold separately from the set, but they are going to go with our tier tray tonight. So let's get started. I went ahead and I used the baby wipe. Sometimes we have a little bit of a flame that leaves some dirty marks on there, and all you have to do is rub it off with a baby wipe and then just rub it off with a dry cloth. And that's pretty much it. So we're going to throw that out. I stained these ahead of time with a maple, or was it walnut? And I don't like how dark it came out. It's a little too dark for me. So I went and took this light Mocha and went over top of the cart and then brushed some off. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that to this one. Or, yeah. I just want to tone it down a little. And we're using makeup sponges tonight. Did y'all have a good weekend? I hope so. Thing is, we've got some lines going down, but yet our green is going this way. So I'm probably going to end up having to rub some of this off. Hey, Nanny Dot. Thank you. See, I just want to get it a little lighter color. That was just too dark for me. So I'm just rubbing this off a little bit. So I'm just putting some on, but taking some off just to lighten it a little bit. We'll get a paper towel here. Now let me bring you down in so you can see what we're working on. Did y'all get a chance to see the pumpkin pie slice? If not, it's on there. So you can watch that being made. I thought it'd be a cute addition to put on here. I want to try and get back into doing some handmade stuff to show you some different things that you can put on your tier trays. Alright, so we've got that looking a lot better than it was. So let's let that rest a minute. In the meantime, I think I'm going to go ahead and paint this and paint that the same color. I want to go with a light, and if it gets too deep in there, we're going to pull some of it off. There's Nanny Dot. She came over. All right. Got Nancy and Judith on. I know I didn't answer your message today. I've been kind of busy, but he's just a little antsy. But I got him back out in the garage, working on stuff, new stuff. Now I went ahead and stained the back already. I'm not going to worry about lightening that up because it's going to be in the back. These work almost as well as the dabbers do. So, and there's no design on here. The words get put on top. So maybe I will just go ahead and use a paintbrush on this one. I'm going with the green, and I'm painting over. I'm going this way, not this way where it's going to catch all on the outside. I'm pulling it off of that. I love this Mocha. It's called Light Mocha. It's apple barrel from Walmart. Now come on, don't get all crazy on me there. There we go. That's the color I want. Now, just making sure we're not getting any off the side. I love painting on Formica because you can just wipe it right off. Even stain. Because I just stained some cardinals door hangers and got it on there, and it wiped right off. Just nice for cleanup. Now, I see a few pieces, so we're just going to rub that off, get it nice and clean. Not a whole lot. None there. All right. He's feeling better. Yeah, it took a lot out of him. He didn't realize it was gonna hurt that much. So he's up moving around. We actually had some of the grandchildren here yesterday. My stepdaughter came in for my youngest. It was his 30th birthday, so she came in for that. So we got to see most of her and my granddaughter, and then we spent Saturday night at my son's party with my other grandchildren. So it was a nice weekend. But after they left, we were exhausted. How is that? You just get in your routine, and when you're out of your routine, it's like, what? Now that was a little too much, and I didn't want that to go there. So we're going to have to do some sprucing up there with my X-Acto knife. Get that out of that. See, that just pulls that paint right out of that line where we didn't want it to go. That's how you correct. See that? I wasn't dabbing it off enough. actually. I think the dabbers work better with this. Yes, me too. He still can't drive, so he can't go back to work yet. We're hoping they release him on Friday, so he can go back, because he's retired, but he works for the local school district driving bus, and they're really short-handed. So we thought he was supposed to go back tomorrow, but then they said, no, not till we release you. So, but it was supposed to be a 6-hour surgery, and I did not know that till after. It turned out to be a 5.5-hour surgery. So it was quite invasive. More than we thought, anyhow. But so far, so good. There we go. Now, I'm not going to worry too much about that. I think that's good. Alright, so we've got that. Let's put that aside. Isn't that a great set? That is one of my favorites. It sure is. Now, not sure what I want to do with this yet. So, let's see. Maybe we'll go with a brown on that. I kind of like this brown, so maybe we'll go ahead and do this in a brown. And I think we will get our dabber out. Yeah, I kind of like that brown. This might have been from AC Moore, this paint. And I think I'm going to ask hubby if he can make these words. Oh, where do you see what's coming for Christmas? We are working on the cutest things. You are going to freak, Nancy. Yeah, I'm going to get him to spell these letters out because they are all together. So I think that would be a better fit to have the words to glue on top of. So that's a minor change that we're going to make to this set tomorrow. So you will have words. And I ran the machine today. I made a little stand for my gnome. You know we have to have a gnome that goes with this set. And I ran the cutting boards. And the cutting boards are really cute. In fact, I showed you in the pie video, because we actually went and did the, this has homemade pumpkin pie, the recipe right on there. And that goes so cute with the video I put on there on how to make your own slice of pumpkin pie. So we're going to add that to the tier tray. Yipper! And sneak peek, we also have a homemade gingerbread cookie recipe cutting board, along with, can't tell, you're just going to be blown away again. I'm kind of liking this brown better than I like that brown. So, I think we're going to do a little painting here. Yeah, I like that color better. Yeah, we've got so many cute things coming up. Okay, now these, there's grateful, thankful, and blessed. And once we glue this on here, these are going to go inside there. So that's with that. I've already got all the sets listed. I know, aren't they? They are so cute. Alright, let's close this up. But kind of liking that brown for the top of the pumpkin here too, rather than that dark brown. Now this is the cart. The only thing you have to paint is the cart topper, the back of the cart, and a little bit of this detail on the cart, and that would be the corn and the pumpkin. Now for the pumpkin, I went ahead and I colored it with this first. This is the darker. And is anybody looking for marker storage or paint storage or glue gun holder? Because those are some things I'm looking at making myself, and I wondered if there was any interest, if anybody else had any interest in those. The paint one holds, I think, about 50 of the small bottles. Okay, we've got that color on there. It says orange, but it kind of looks peachy to me. So I went ahead and then I used this one. Says nothing. Okay. And then I added this lighter orange to it, and it gave it that tone that I really liked. I mean, it gave it that shade of orange that I really like. And you don't have to worry about going down below the line, because your cart topper is going to cover that up. So we are good. So you can go out of the lines. Okay, good. Okay, great. Because we made one today and it was not big enough. I vetoed it. Nope, not a good one. So it was back to the drawing board with that one. So I wanted one that had like a base to put this on, and then a little thing here to hold the glue sticks. So we will work on that. My husband said, how do you know anybody's interested in storage? I said, if I'm interested in storage, they are interested. Because, you know, you're always trying to keep your area somewhat clean. Makes it easier if everything has its place. Alright, now we're going to color our corn. There's our corn cobs. Nancy, didn't you love the cornfield? That's my favorite part of that set was the cornfield. Nancy's talking about the fall farm market set that goes with the cart. I love that part of the set. I was showing that to my granddaughter this weekend. Okay, then this is going to go over top of that. So let's use our Stick Fast CA Thick. And let's put a bead along there, around the wheel, and down here. Now, my little trick is my little antique irons. There we go. Alright, I think we can finish this because I think this is about dry. Yes, this is dry. I know, right? We do have lots of stuff. That's my husband. He says I have too much too. Alright, I'm seeing what I need to do is, I'm looking at this thinking, what? But I see what. Okay. Down here and over to here, I'm going to use this brown. Perfect. Oops. All right. Now, I think this would be easier if we just glued it on and then finished painting it. Now, I'm just going to put a few dots here and there on the back so we can get it to stay in place. And that was a big set too. I bet you love the new packaging. Well, everything just has its own little pouch. Now we should leave that on there another minute, but make sure I still have it in place. And I have another. We can put it over here. And sometimes the iron will move it, so I just make sure. Alright, we have a buckle that goes with the hat. So, let's see. I think we're going to go for this. Why not? Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, kind of cool. Let's give those pilgrims a little pizzazz. I like brown in this color. That's my favorite combination. And you don't always have to make it like everybody else does. Be unique, be you. Right? I'm just being me. And you guys could really help me out by just hitting the share button. That would be so appreciated. There we go. I kind of like that, don't you? I know! Except I get kind of carried away with the hairdryer when I'm packaging that. And sometimes I get the hairdryer too close and then it leaves a little hole. It's like, Slow down, girl. But yes, I love it. It just keeps everything together. All right, there we go. So there's our little hat. And then when I get the words, I'm going to paint the words the same color and put those on there. So we'll put that aside. I think we can go ahead and glue this. Yeah. Let's take this off because that's done. Okay. And let's go ahead and glue this. I am sorry I could not go on Wednesday. It was like he just wanted to get out of there. And it was a long day. It was a long night. When you're not used to sleeping by yourself and you have the whole bed and then the darn alarm goes off. Wait a minute. This way. Okay, there is a right way and a wrong way. There we go. There's a little, this isn't cut out as form-fitting as it is on this side, so make sure that you pay attention to that. Okay. Now, I think this is good. We can go back and finish this. Alright. So we're going to do the vine. Is that in the way for you guys? There we go. And I will share it soon. I found a place that sells these individually. Hey, Monica! So we will no longer have to buy the set to get this. And they have all the colors. And they have a fine tip, a broad tip, and there's another tip. So we will be able to buy these singly when they run out. Dick Blick, I think, is the name of the website. They sell all supplies, painting supplies, art supplies. There we go. That one's better. So I thought that's going to be great. We can get just the ones we need. Because in the big set, you get this red. In the smaller set, you get this red. This is a better red. This almost looks like pinkish. I always prefer that color. So I will share that. I have some things in my cart, so I want to try it and see what their shipping is like before I share. So that's why I didn't put it on there yet. Okay, so we've got that. Now, what color should we paint this overlay? I don't want to do yellow. I think I kind of like this lighter orange. I had tried it earlier. It just gives it a little contrast. So let's just try it and see. If we don't like it, we can change it. I don't know. Now that I got it on there, I don't know. No, I don't want to use that one. Well, and I don't want to use that. Let's see what it looks like with just this. I don't know, I think I kind of like the natural on it, which is what I had in the beginning before I painted it. So I'll just go over it with this and cover it up again. Yeah, I think I kind of like the natural. And this color actually will match the frame on here that we painted. We're working with our new okay, this tan here says light mocha. It's apple barrel matte light mocha acrylic craft paint. I got that at Walmart. I just like that it kind of blends in with everything. So this is our Thanksgiving tier tray set. Monica already went and watched my pumpkin pie video on how to make that. And this is the set that we're going to put that piece of pumpkin pie with. Yeah, I kind of like this color. Just natural. There we go. I kind of like that. All right, so that's why that's drying. We'll go ahead and do our frame, and all these words are going to fit in there when we're done. So for this, we're going to be using the red, we're going to be using the green, and we're going to be using the orange. Now for my orange, I'm going to use on my little leaves here. I'm just doing this so I know what ones I'm painting. This is going to be used on all the little leaves. This one, did I pick up the wrong one? Yep, I did. I think it's going to be great just to buy these individually, because I know you can only get this red in the big set, but they do have that red on their site that you can buy it by itself. So we are surely going to do that and keep our fingers crossed that the shipping is not ridiculous. All right. And we're going to do this leaf. Did anybody watch part of the Queen's funeral today? I was watching the BBC News this afternoon, and I was surprised. I kept trying to figure out what she was saying, but they pronounce mall something different than we do. It was interesting. I love their language. Their accent. My grandmother came from England, so I remember getting up early to see Diana's wedding. You know, just a lot of memories about the royals. Yes, I try to. And that's why I did the pumpkin pie, because I thought, you know, I didn't want to have to go out and buy a bunch of stuff. I wanted it to be what hopefully you had on hand. So I definitely have to buy one of these. Now this almost looks like a burgundy against this tan, and I'm okay with that. I kind of like that. But I am going to have to get another one. because this is my favorite one. Look how much faster that goes when it comes out good. And it was nice that you could also buy them in different tips, you know, like the fine tip or the chisel tip or the broad tip. Hey, how you doing, Sherry? I hope you're doing okay. Now I may go over this a second time later just to make it a little darker. I think I'm fighting against the paint still drying underneath, and that's why it's not getting as dark as I would like it to get. Now, do I dare throw another color in the bunch? Let's just see. I don't think that looks too bad. It's actually making it look like blueberries. Don't fail me now. Okay, so already we need those two colors. Yeah, that's better. See, this is not a fine tip, so I'm having to be very careful. I mean, these are nice fall colors, Thanksgiving colors. Okay, now we are going to color these. I definitely want to do blessed in the red. Yeah, see, it's not struggling because this was not painted. And then I'll get my husband to make the words, because see, I kind of like that that would sit above that. So we will definitely add those two to the set. Okay, see how that looks against that? I love that color. So I think we're going to go with this color. For thankful. Yep. This little piece of wood still stuck in there. There we go. Make sure there isn't any more. Nope. Sometimes they just stay tucked in there. But I like that these letters are all, this word is all joined. So you don't have to sit there and mess with the tiny letters singly. So I'm liking that. Alright. Then let's try the yellow. Yeah, I think that looks good. I could have even added yellow berries. Okay. So let's get our bless down. And really what I saw somebody do today is they actually put a bunch of glue on there and dipped it in. So let's see if that works better. Maybe I didn't need that much. But you know what? I think that was better. You don't want to be wasting it, but at the same time, if it just picks up a little and it's easier, that's probably a better way of doing it. Right? So there we have grateful, thankful, and blessed. Isn't that cute? Alright, so we've got our cart done. We've got our pumpkin. We've got that. We've got our pilgrim hat. Now we have our turkey. Gobble, gobble. Alright, so I want to do a little I had used marker on there and I kind of like this brown better, so I'm going with it. And I'm going to make his body brown too. Why I'm using that brush instead of the angle. The angle would be a lot easier if my paintbrush wasn't so stiff. Alright, let's let that dry a little. I know, isn't he cute? Thank you, Monica. Now with him, You're just doing the legs, you're going to do the wings, you're going to do the feathers, and you're not going to do the head because that is going to get glued on top of that. Okay. Hey, Deb. Hey, Mello. Deb, one of my puppy parents, is watching on Facebook, and my puppy Mello hears my voice. Hey, handsome. Where's Mama Robin's little birdie? Mello. You're probably going nuts now, trying to figure out where Mama Robin is. They remember, they're just like elephants. How's your parents doing, Deb? I hope okay. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm not sure, so I just want to, nope, we want to do this one too. Okay. Because he's got a long skinny neck, and that neck is not going to cover up that area for sure. Alright, we're going to do the wings, and actually I'm going over the red I did for his feet because I don't think I want, I think with these two colors that'll tone it down. It won't look yellow, but it won't look red. It'll kind of be in between, which is what I want. So there's that. Now let's do his wings. I think I'm going to do the red for the wings. Hi, buddy. There we go. Yikes. Alright, now for his neck, let me see what I want to do with him. I have a little cheat sheet. Alright. I know I want to do his eyes in white and black, so let's start there. Boy, that's my good white. Look how nice that comes out. Then we want to do our black, but not our gold. We were talking, Monica, we're in the process of making a glue stand, a stand to hold your 2-ounce bottles of paint. What else were we thinking? There was one more, and I can't remember what it was. I'll think of it. Okay, now I gotta, you know what? Because I'm not sure, I think I'm just gonna leave his neck and head the way they are. Because I'm not sure what color I want to do yet. And rather than color it something I don't want, this will give me some time to think about it. Needed a second coat. Like I said, if you wouldn't mind hitting the share button, I'd really appreciate it. Alright, let's glue him in place. Thank you, Judith. Because I can always go back and do that. And then we'll glue him to here. I should have did that before I did that, huh? Well, piece of wood. There we go. Alright, it should go this way. And bring him up a little. And we'll let that dry. Yeah, until I figure out, he's going to stay like that. Thank you. I think it doesn't look that bad, does it? Kind of matches the frame. Now comes the little cute part. Yikes. We have 3 little pieces of pie with some crust and a little dollop of whipped cream. Isn't that cute? I know. Alright, now we're going to turn these around because I think we're going to go ahead and paint those the same color as the pumpkin, which is this purple, or purple, cheese. Oh, brother. It is orange. All right. I should have painted that ahead of time when I did the pumpkin, and I forgot. So I'm just going to hold this up just a tiny bit. But aren't they cute? That's why I made the pie. It gave me the idea. I don't know about you, but my crust always turns out really dark. So I don't know, maybe I should do the dark. Alright, we've got that painted. So I can do the backs later. I think I'm going to use this color for the crust. It is called golden brown. It's actually in between these two, which was the light mocha and the brown. I think that's perfect. So let's get this cleaned up. Let's put the lid on that, move it out of the way, and do our crust. You could leave it natural if you wanted, but I kind of like that. Yeah. Okay, 2 more to go. And then we can jack this tier tray up. Okay. Now all we need to do is paint the little dollops of whipped cream. Oops. These I probably should have put on tape, or could just glue them, and that way I don't have to fight with them, right? So there's little holes so you can make a banner, or you could put these at the bottom of your little, what do I call it? I'm drawing a blank. You know, the chain with the beads on it and the tassels on the end. What am I thinking? Help! So let's put our little dollops of whipped cream on there, and then we can color them right on there, not have to fight with them. Come on, I know you know what I'm talking about. Look at how easier that is. And I actually thought about adding the UV resin to the top of the pies. Okay, we are done. So now, let's move some of this stuff out of the way. Just put it there for now. Move that. Put my sponge in there. Alright, now, tonight, we are going to use, here it is, this tier tray. Now, if you want to know how to make this one, I have a video. Let me widen your perspective here. I have a video. I linked it in the comments or in the description on how to make this. This is a pizza pie. This is a plate. And I don't even know where that plate came from. Room Essentials, so it's probably Walmart. And then we put these 3 little knob feet on there. This is a candlestick. This is a finial. And this is a knob. So that is what we're going to use tonight instead of my other one. Now, one thing we have to do, and the gnome, when you get her, will be different. There will be a little opening in this to just put her right down in. But we made her, believe it or not, 2 months ago. We, in the summer, started with the bigger sets and got everything cut out just in case we got bogged down and wouldn't be able to get it done. So she was made before we started making these stands. So we're just going to use a U bracket on the back of her to glue her in place. Now to do that, I'm going to hang it off the side just like that. Alright. Now, so that doesn't slide around. I thought I had my glue back here. And it doesn't look like I do, but I know I have Scotch tape. I don't have painter's tape, but we got Scotch tape. So, So yours will not have to worry about a dowel rod or any of the other stuff. It will actually sit right down in there. So there's our Thanksgiving gnome, and she's sitting next to a pumpkin, and she's got her little yes, garland, beaded garland. That's probably what I was trying to come up with. You right. Because this is called a banner. When you add the string to this and you string it across, that's a banner. So we have that. We have our pumpkin pie, which we are going to sit near our, we're going to add a little ribbon to this, near our cutting board. What's the temp like out there in Texas, Monica? Is it warm? Now, we can rest this against here, like that. Maybe we should have used this one. Let me see if she will fit. Well, she'll fit up here, I know. So, I think we're going to use this one. That one's nice if you have stuff that stand, but if you have stuff you want to lean, this is the better one to do it. Okay? Or my other one, which is occupied. So, but again, I can add more. I got another stand. So we can actually put her like that. We can put our turkey over there. We have other kinds of things that we can, we have these little easels, which I don't have any back here right now. Yikes. No biggie. I want this on top, so I'm going to tape that in place so it holds. Let's make sure I have him where I want him. Yeah, that's good right there. Oh, okay. I remember that. Actually, I think I want him down and back there. Or do I? I don't know. We could put him out here if we wanted. Because we still have the pumpkin, we still have the cart, we still have this. So, let's get some leaves. We got leaves, we got pumpkins, we got all kinds of stuff. Let's just jack this up, right? So, let's put some leaves in here. I think she looks good back there. Okay. But doesn't our pie look good in there? Looks yummy. It was so easy to do. I think you'll like it. Now, we can this was something that was going to be visible on both sides, we can go ahead and we can put this back here. Now, if I had my other tier tray, the chicken wire one, these would all fit nicely leaned up against stuff. But I thought we'd do a different one tonight. Look, there's another pumpkin. I'm knocking everything over. Again, to the point where I unglued it, and then the tape stuck to itself because I didn't put any in there for the stem. There we go. We could, let's see, let's bring some of these in. We can do just about anything with this now. We can bring all kinds of colors in here we want. Is that coming through? No, we're going to have to cut it. We could put some of that color in here, right? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add pops of this throughout. It'll kind of break some of that up. Yeah. Had a little spider web on it. Maybe that's glue. I don't know, but yeah. Maybe that's why they were free. Okay. I'll put another one of these over here. We can put one of these in the front here with that. We could put one over here with that. We still have our give thanks, which, if we wanted to, we could add this at the end of the bead of garland. So that's an idea. Then with this, I think we will go ahead and, let's see, I want to go in and come out. My grandson loves to come in and check out the kitchen table to see what I have on it. He loves the trucks too. I can't wait to give him the hockey truck. The truck that we put all the stuff in. Alright. That's not working. Or we could just put this right here next to the pumpkin, because we already have our turkey out here. So that doesn't look bad. Alright, where's the end that I have to tape? I think I need some yellow in here though. It's not that the holes are small, it's just that my string is not thin enough and it keeps unraveling. There we go. Don't mess with me, garland. There we go. So you can put a tassel with beads, or you can hang this from the top. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize how long we were already. Sorry about that. We will wrap it up. But we need a little bit of yellow real quick. There's some more kinds of pumpkins. We can put that in there. That's yellow. We'll put that right down in there. Ooh, that looks kind of hideous. That does not look like a nice pumpkin. Here we go. I know what. I bought this too. I saw this at Hobby Lobby, and it's little corn cobs. So I think this would look awesome in there, don't you? Let's break it up a little. We don't need that whole batch together. Come on, come apart. That's what I bought it for. I bought it for this. And I'm going to cut some of this, and I'm going to glue it on the bottom. I just thought that was cute, cute, cute. Just the right size for this. There we go. Look at that. Oh, isn't it cute? I know you love it. I do. It is just too cute, too cute, too cute. That's something to be thankful for, right? And believe it or not, we're going to put the turkey up on the top shelf looking this way. No, it's not going to fit there. Okay. We are going to leave him down here and be grateful. Let's see. We'll put two pieces over here, like that. Look at that! And then we will add this. You can either tie it, tape it, or lay it flat. So there we go. And those were what I bought that for. I even found these. I thought these were kind of cute too. And I like these because they aren't the styrofoam. And then I saw this too. I thought we could add some wisp in there. I thought I cut one up already. I guess I didn't. That's what I got that for. See that? Just a little bit of fall. There we go. Actually, We can put the turkey in the back, and we can leave this with those. There's his home. That's where he wanted to be, right there. But I need something in the back here to cover up the back of our little girl loom. And then if we wanted, we could add those. So I definitely thought that was what this needed. And this will sit up better because it's double. So there we go. Does that look cute enough for Thanksgiving? I think she needs a block of wood underneath her to bring her up higher. So I will take care of that. All right, we did it. You guys are awesome. So let's just turn it around. You're going to see some of the back of our little girl loom. This is just made out of cake pans and a candlestick and some finials. But there we go. We got our pumpkin pie recipe, our corn and pumpkin, our pilgrim hat, the pumpkin, and our girl loom. And I don't know if we need this. Let's just see. No, but I think it needs it right there to break that up. Okay. Oh, thank you. I am loving it. And maybe a Chinese lantern or two. See the way that is formed? I tried today to spray paint one of these to make this the little dollop of whipped cream on the top. But it did not spray well. So that was a complete fail that went in the trash. So don't do what I did. I think that's perfect. So this is listed separate, this is listed separate, but the rest is all set, and the video on how to make the pumpkin pie is on there. Thank you. So if you have any questions, let me know. I should be on Wednesday, so I hope to see y'all on Wednesday. And thanks for joining me.